COVID struck in late 2019. The entire world was infected and still being infected today. Students were forced to go remote while schools were shutting down, spending hours on end staring at Chromebooks while trying to focus on lessons.
I love technology, don't get me wrong, but the Chromebooks, they're not working for me.
Like, technology is making it a little bit harder for me to learn.
It kind of has helped, but also I don't like it much.
Students are students. I think students are going to do whatever they want to do. You give them a book, it's a book. You give them a Chromebook, it's a Chromebook. It's school. So I don't think they really care as long as it's working, and I think that's the problem. Half the time it's not.
Educators and parents alike have expressed concerns about digital distractions, ways in which unequal access to technology might widen achievement gaps, and more.
As many students can get off track and browse on another tab or on the Chromebook and pretend like they're doing the work, and on paper it's really hard to do something else without the teacher noticing.
Chromebooks can be a distraction if the student wants it to be a distraction. So, you're offering a student the internet and you're saying, hey, listen to me while we're doing this in class, and all of a sudden they're not because they're going online and playing an online game if it pops up, if they're able to find it.
According to the Education Week, public schools in the United States are provided at least one computer for every 5 students. They spend more than $3 billion per year on digital content.
I feel like technology and Chromebooks in school relieves me more because I don't have to worry about bringing the wrong folder or anything because it's online and it'll still be there because I always bring it to every class.
It's definitely easier. Everything's in one place and it's on one little screen, and it's much easier and faster too. If there's good Wi-Fi, it's faster.
According to the School of Education online programs, the effective use of digital learning tools in classrooms have increased students' engagement, helped teachers improve their lesson plans, and helped students build essential 21st century skills.
Like I said, it helps many of my teachers look for programs online and help us use those to learn in a different way or a different manner, but at times like I said, it's hard to use them at times.
Of course it varies from student to student, but I feel like the grand majority are starting to struggle a lot more. I know in some of my classes I'm seeing a lot of people struggle with just a lot of stuff and fail tests. And
I definitely prefer going back to paper over using technology because me personally, I learned so much better using basic paper and teaching, so yeah.
I think if our goal here is to prepare students for the future, we need to get as much as we can away from paper and pencil because that's where the world is going. We're doing as much as we can away from paper and pencil in the real world. However, there are certain things that work much better paper and pencil. Like when we do storyboards in my class, storyboards typically work better paper and pencil.
We add a lot of stress during school, especially when there are certain days where you don't need your Chromebook, so then you won't bring it on other days, and then you'll get in trouble for not bringing it because your teacher will say, well, you're supposed to have it every day, but then you don't use it every day, so you don't really think you need it.
According to the Pew Research Center, 92% of teachers said that the internet had a major impact on their ability to access content, resources, and materials.
I think teachers are never given enough time to adapt to what's going on. They've prepared a class a very specific way, and now they've got to completely shift it.
And I was lost on a lot of the concepts that I think I would have grasped easier if it was taught not online and taught regularly.
For PBS Student Reporting Labs, this is Ashley Solers.